All next on Live.
Well, there's always a first when you start a new job.
There it is. There it is. The humanity of sitting down and the buttons on your skirt in the back go.
She just leaned over and says, I popped my skirt button.
Popped right open.
Am I supposed to do anything?
No, you can't. There's nothing you can do except be there for me emotionally.
You're going to have a great hour.
It's fine. It's fine.
It's going to be, it's Monday. You're going to have a great Monday.
Yeah, what could possibly go wrong?
Monday, May 22nd already. Can you believe it?
It's flying by.
It is flying by.
Is this weekend Memorial Day weekend?
This coming weekend.
Oh my God.
But is that next weekend or this weekend, do you say? Do you say
exactly. That's my question.
So this weekend was last week. Last weekend was this weekend. Next weekend is this weekend or next weekend is next weekend?
I would say this weekend is this weekend and
what's next
yesterday was last weekend.
What's next weekend?
Next weekend is 2 weeks from now.
I think next weekend's this weekend.
What do you think?
All we want is a weekend, whenever. It doesn't really matter. How was your weekend?
It was great. Yeah? I went to see Alien on Friday night in a theater. Now, you all know how I feel about theaters. I'm terrified of theaters. So that was, number one, the scariest part of the whole movie was being in the theater, right? Number two, the movie was scary.
Yeah.
It was scary. And my son is so into horror. It is his favorite genre of film. He is going to film school because he dreams of one day being a horror filmmaker. But I was struggling in the theater. I was struggling because I don't like movie theater seats. I find them unnerving, the way you sit down and then you sit back and it's, you know how they recline you whether you want to be reclined or not, and then the sound of everybody eating their popcorn, and then the sound of all of the phones ringing, even though they tell you to silence your phone, and then the fact that they play an hour worth of trailers before the movie starts, and now I have to take out my phone and text the babysitter and say, look, and yes, I know I don't have babies. I have teenagers, but I cannot leave them with each other. They will kill each other. So I had to call her and say, it's going to be an hour later than I thought.
You seem so fun to watch a movie with.
I'm not.
My gosh. Relax, enjoy. It's supposed to be decompression, right? Going into the movie.
You just made me laugh and I popped my skirt again.
I will be very boring.
Yeah.
I think they just need seats that fit us in the movie theater. I get into the seat and I don't really fit into the seat, you know? That's part of the problem for me.
Well, I turned around and I asked the guy behind me, I said, can you see over my head? And he started, that's what he did. He started laughing. He was like, that's the funniest thing you've ever said. Because I always am convinced that I'm much bigger than I am, so I think I'm obstructing people behind me.
I'm a member of that convincing club as well.
Right.
I do the same.
Did you see the movie yet?
I have not seen it yet.
Do you watch horror movies?
I'm afraid of them. I really am a romantic comedy guy. Yeah. When I look for movies on iApple or whatever it is on my computer, I go to iTunes. I buy them on, I think. Yeah. I go to drama and romantic comedy. Those are the two, or documentary. But those are the two. I get scared of. I'm scared of everything, actually.
Well, this movie will scare you.
Good.
It's so scary. Good. It's so scary. And then if anybody saw the movie, and you're at home watching, can you explain to me, and I'm just gonna say this out loud, and maybe I'm missing something, and yes, I missed several aliens in between the one starring Sigourney Weaver from 1980 and now. I've missed a lot of aliens in between. Can there it goes again. Can somebody explain to me the feet And you'll know what I mean, that Michael Fassbender's feet.
Should they
Somebody
email us?
Yeah, just email me or fax us or whatever it is we do here. However it is we communicate, because I'm curious. I feel like I don't know some information.
I wish I could be a good partner and explain it, but I think people will know better.
What did you do this weekend? Did you have a relaxing weekend?
I went back to Los Angeles.
Yeah, I was Ryan free this weekend, and I really didn't like it.
I know.
I didn't like the feeling. I didn't. Yeah, I know. He's my companion, and
Thank you for understanding what it's like to be us and without us.
Like
no, I checked in on one day, and then I said, okay, she has a life, let her be Ryanless for 2 days over the weekend, and I didn't bother. I called your husband, but I didn't call you.
I kept picking up the phone, and I was like, no, I'm going to leave him alone. I'm going to leave him alone. He's probably enjoying gorgeous weather somewhere.
It was 90 degrees, beautiful in L.A. I'm going back and forth a little bit because I'm moving in suitcases to New York. I'm not using movers. I'm just bringing suitcases back and forth. But I don't know how you guys like to eat or maintain your diets, but when I go 100% or 100%, it's like all or nothing. I'm either dieting or I'm off the diet and cheating. So
what'd you eat? What'd you eat?
Started with chicken and waffles on Saturday afternoon. I mean, right? The combination of whoever did that was a god. The combination
was
of
that your only meal for the whole weekend?
Oh, no. Not even my only meal of the meal time.
No.
Oh, I went. So it was chicken, and actually the waffle was what they call a hoe cake. Anybody ever hoe cake? It's a cornmeal thick cake with syrup and the chicken's on top.
Who are you calling a hoe cake?
Anybody that'll listen. So I did that, and I thought, you know, I've already sort of cheated. We should stop for Mexican food. And this is all for lunch. So we did chicken and waffles, and then there's
fell off the wagon.
And there's a great Mexican place on the way home. Did that. Then I began to pay the price.
Yeah. So how do you know that you've gone too far? You can't get your ring off, or you can't? Like for me, as soon as I can't get my wedding ring off, I'm like, oh no.
It's a very simple test. I will sit at the table and just pull my shirt up to myself and look, and I can see the bloat over my waistline.
So is this you bloated?
This is, yeah. Notice the baggy shirt?
We should all be that bloated.
This is a Monday shirt. So needless to say, you know, I came home last night and got home and I decided to eat past, and since I'd already gone, I ate past 9 o'clock last night, which was a mistake. Why?
Yes.
Eating late is such a dumb idea.
They say that you're not supposed to eat past. Now,
they say 6 or something.
Do you remember, of course, Johnny Weir, the figure skater, the incredible figure skater. And I had dinner with him one night, and he said, this is rare for me. I don't eat past 4. Past 4? I said PM? That's when I have lunch.
Yeah.
I start lunch at 4 p.m. because we are, you know, the kids they have sports, they get home from school. Dinner is a later thing in our house. So I rarely have a meal before 6 o'clock. It's always after 6. It's always after 7. And last night I told you I had steamed vegetable dumplings at 11 p.m.
Oh, I love that.
Just because I had left them out. My friend was staying at my place this weekend, and he had a concert. He's a singer, and he was performing last night. So I left out Chinese food for him because I knew he would be getting in late. But he didn't get in yet, so instead of putting it in the refrigerator like a human being, I was like, I better eat these.
You're obligated, right?
I pretty much better eat these right now.
How is John Bon Jovi, by the way?
Yeah, very nice. It wasn't John Bon Jovi.
It wasn't John Bon Jovi?
No, but that would have been really exciting.
So, do you sleep well on Sunday nights or not so well? Most people don't sleep great on Sunday nights.
No.
Last night, I think it starts when we're kids, and you realize that the next day school begins, and you got to get your homework and your backpack packed and all of that stuff.
Yeah.
So experts say Sunday is the worst night of the week for those who have trouble nodding off. We can't even get to sleep. I remember as a kid, just the sound, just the ticking clock of 60 minutes. My dad would watch that, and it would be at 7 o'clock on Sundays.
Depression.
Yeah, even the T's in the football game of the tick, 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 tick.
Yep.
Depression would set in because school was on the way.
Depression. But not this Sunday. You know why?
Tell me.
Because Memorial Day. That's right. Thank you, lady. That's
right. That's coming up
This
next
Sunday,
weekend.
That tick, 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 tick will mean nothing.
No.
The kids will be like, I don't care about that.
What do you do when you do have trouble falling asleep? What do you do?
Oh, I read. I read a lot. And then what I do is I read and I wind myself up.
Right.
I am the... When we have the sleep experts that say don't do A, B, C, D, and E, I do all of those things.
And it gets your brain going like that.
Every single one, yeah. I read from my iPad, so that computer light is stimulating my brain. Then, if that doesn't work, I turn the TV on and I watch... I'll try to watch something that I think is boring, but then it stimulates my brain.
Right.
I really do all of the things you're not supposed to
Somehow
do.
I always end up watching our buddy Anderson.
Yeah.
And that doesn't really settle not him, but I'm just saying the things on the show don't really settle you to sleep.
Doesn't settle anything.
You know, on the news. But if you have advice on ways to fall asleep on a Sunday or any night, we'd love to hear what your tricks are. Sometimes I'll breathe, or I've got those meditation apps, one called Headspace, which is great, but then I figure, I'm laying there and I'm thinking to myself, at some point you got to turn it off. You got to turn the phone off. You got to move the phone away.
Right.
So it's defeating the whole purpose of relaxing. I feel like our head voices are the same.
Our voices are the same. Yeah, we are very similar. That's why I said to you, I'm like, well, when you're up at 2, call me, because I'm up at 2 too. Because what will happen is I will fall asleep briefly.
Yeah.
I'll do a brief 1-hour nap and then wake up in the middle of the night and I'm like, I wonder if there's a gym open somewhere.
I'm just calculating. Okay, so if it's 2 now and I'm up at 5, that gives me 3 hours. And if I fall asleep for 20 minutes, is that better or worse? Should I just stay awake or go to sleep?
Exactly.
Did I fall asleep at 11? No, I don't think I did. I think I told myself I was asleep at 11, but I wasn't at 11.
And if you're going to email us at home and tell us to take liquid melatonin, put your thumbs away. We want something else. I need something else besides liquid melatonin. I've already tried that. Give us something else. Give us something unique.
How do you feel about Southern Comfort?
I don't know. How do you feel about it?
Gelman says it knocks you right out, but it doesn't keep you asleep. Yeah. So the inbox, we'll read some of this later.
They say that alcohol actually makes it worse. Like if you drink alcohol before bed, which I don't. Okay, I have, but I didn't last night. But they're saying that if you go out for cocktails, you know, with your friends, and you come back and you're so sleepy and you fall asleep, it's always a restless night.
It is.
Because you're dehydrated and...
But it's so fun getting to that restlessness.
It is, yeah, it's worth it.
My favorite is when I said, what do you have, a couple nights ago, what do you have for dinner? And she said, Pinot.
Pinot, right.
That was it.
Pinot. I'm eating wine.
I'm eating wine.
I'm eating wine. It's my favorite thing to say. I'm eating wine. What do you... Yeah, thank you.
Calories.
Yeah, that's okay. Don't listen. They're all lying, okay? They're all in denial, okay? Trust me. So listen to this. This made me think of you. I saw this. I thought of you. So this bride has a bridal shower, and her entire wedding party are all men. So here she is. Rebecca Brantes. She's a Brazilian computer engineering student, and most of the people in her program, she's one of 4 women, so all of her friends are guys. So she invited them to be in her wedding, and that was their bridal shower.
That's their prep.
That's the bridal shower. You did that, right? Because you were the maid of honor in your sister's wedding.
I mean, I do this without having a wedding to attend. By the way, this is standard op on a Sunday morning.
This is right. This is just what you look like.
I was in the pink satin, suits me. I was the man of honor for my sister Meredith's wedding not too long ago.
But I prefer calling you the maid of honor.
That's fine.
Because I think of you as like just the most adorable.
The greatest assignment for a guy ever, because you do everything that the girls do. You stand next to them, you get ready with them, you drink champagne with them.
Wait, were you? There it goes again. Were you in the room when?
Need some gaffer's tape?
Were you? I'm going to need a safety pin. Were you in the room when they were all naked? No.
Well, no, not. Yeah, I mean, no. I mean, is
it a yes or a no?
Well,
you said yeah.
I was in the same room, but they were in a bedroom of the room, right? There were 2 portions.
Did they say shut your eyes, Ryan?
No, my sister said we're gonna get ready over here and then we'll be out. So there was like a living room part. But these are my sister's friends. I was told, by the way, with my sister early on, her friends are off limits. So it's not like,
so you've never dated your sister's friends ever?
No,
not even one?
My sister's 34, by the way. Okay, so and I'm 42, and I never did.
That would be too much of an age difference for you. Is that what you're
No, I just want to. No. I'm just trying to make it to, like, my sister.
I want you to look me in my face.
Ripa.
Over here.
Ripa.
I'm over here.
Ripa, I'm trying to show that she's an adult, that she's not like 22 years old. You know what I mean? So that if I did it, it was less creepy. Jeez.
Oh, is that what you're saying?
Come on. Can we...
No, it's okay. No, don't worry. It's just going to keep opening until I stop eating carbohydrates.
Never.
It's never. Oh, here's another one. They got pedicures too.
I think there shouldn't be rules. I love that she invited me to do that. It was literally the most wonderful, amazing honor.
Did you have to?
I had to. Yes, the train.
Right, the train.
Yeah, it was my first. I didn't know where there's a difference between the veil end and the train.
Yeah.
We're both back there.
Yeah, but you could easily screw up and accidentally fluff the veil, which creates a hair sitch.
I almost did, and I was corrected by the wonderful people that were putting the ceremony on.
Yeah. Did you see Pippa Middleton's wedding? Did anybody? Yes. Boy, those Middleton girls, they know how to do it, right? Do they know how to do it? Wow. So stylish. By the way, her arms, we can all agree. I don't know what that is. Is that Pilates? What does she do?
Are they ripped? They're ripped, aren't they?
Yeah, she is ripped. She is ripped. And that
dress, beautiful photo.
Yeah, and I love, and there's, of course, her sister who really set the standard so high for these glamorous, elegant, classic
It's a great
weddings.
dress.
Oh, so pretty, right?
Yeah. I would know exactly what to do with that train and veil.
I know you would.
I'm well-versed now.
Yeah. And I love a fascinator, too. The Brits, you know, with the fascinators. It's something here that in America we need to start doing more of.
Can you just explain what that...
So a fascinator is like it's like a hatlet. It's like...
And they pin it? Is it the one that's
you can pin it, or sometimes they're attached to headbands, and it's like almost like... That's a fascinator. See that? You see that there? Yeah, that's a fascinator. So it's not a hat on her head proper. It's sort of in the front of her head, and it's attached either with pins or probably a headband.
See what I see? I see that just gives us 2 inches, so I approve.
Yeah.
It just gives us a little
that
more,
gives her
right?
6 inches.
All right,
She's
then.
6 inches taller with that.
We like it.
Yeah, me too. So I'm into it. But we need to start making...
Fascinators.
We need to start making that happen here, ladies. We need to start...
Bring back the fascinators.
Yeah.
All right, we got a good one today.
Zac Efron's here.
I saw Baywatch.
You saw it?
I watched it.
How was it?
It's great, but everyone's so fit, it's almost upsetting as someone watching.
I know,
I watched Baywatch, the movie, and it's fun and it's great, but it's almost upsetting because everyone's so fit.
They run in slow motion, and there is no after jiggle. Do you know what I mean?
None.
Do you know what I'm saying?
None.
If you watch, and I always go back to the Olympics.
Please,
if you watch the Olympians, right? And they always do it happened, and then they do it in slow motion. And in slow motion, nothing on an Olympian jiggles. But then you see the trainers come over for the hug, and you go, oh, that's what slow motion looks like on a regular person. Right? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So this is an entire movie of people running in slow motion with no jiggle.
Jiggleless entertainment. We're also going to talk with television's newest Bachelorette. Rachel Lindsay is with us here. Big deal.
Big deal.
Shall we burst?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, let's burst into spring travel trivia. Here we go.
From Salt Lake City, Utah. Good dancing.
Hi, Laura. We've got Renee Mullins from Penfield, New York on the phone now. Well, hello. Good morning, Renee. How are you?
Good morning. Hi, Kelly. Hi, Ryan. I'm good. How's it going?
Super.
I like your haircut. I'm trying to sport the very similar haircut.
That's who I style it after.
Oh, my gosh. Thank God. Well, I'm copying after you.
Let me get you. What are you up to today?
I am volunteering in my daughter's first grade class.
Oh, great.
Oh, fun. What do you do there?
Well, today we're getting ready for a patriotic performance for Memorial Day at the end of the week. So they're coloring T-shirts and singing songs and practicing.
That's so nice.
So fun.
Yeah. Do you still have, like, do they do parent cocktail parties and all that? The parent potluck?
No, that would be fantastic, though.
I'm gonna tell you a story that when my kids started going to school, so the kindergarten potluck, everybody is trying to really impress all the other parents.
Right.
So everybody, there's so much delicious food. And by high school, it is 3 bottles of vodka and a box of crackers. Seriously,
awesome.
That's my favorite one. That's my favorite potluck.
What I have to look forward to. I can't wait.
It's all ahead of you.
Here we go. Let's spin and see what you're playing for. Good luck, Renee.
Taller than me. I can't see on the top of my head.
My confetti list?
Hey, this is a great prize.
What do we have?
Club Barbados.
Awesome.
7 days and 6 nights in an oceanfront room. It includes all. It's all inclusive. Yeah. This trip is provided in part by Hotels.com. It's a prize valued at $8,300. You have 20 seconds and only one guess. Good luck, Renee.
Okay, Renee.
Thank you.
On Friday's show, we talked with Naomi Watts. What genre of stories did Naomi say her younger son writes?
Horror.
That's right. Horror it is.
Congratulations. You and a guest will enjoy 7 days and 6 nights at the Club Barbados Resort and Spa. The Club Barbados Resort and Spa offers an idyllic waterfront setting with sweeping views of the turquoise Caribbean Sea on the island's famous west coast. Guests can be as active or as relaxed as they please, with all-inclusive offerings such as water sports, tennis, a fitness center, freshwater swimming pools, 3 bars, gourmet dining, and more. Your prize is valued at approximately $8,300.
All right, congratulations. Now you can help a lucky member of our studio audience receive a $500 appliance package from Cuisinart. Pick a number now between 1 and 235.
138.
138. We hear the screams. In the back. That was a horror scream. We'll be back with Zac Efron. Stay with us. Come on, everybody.
Still ahead online. We'll meet Rachel Lindsay.
Zac Efron. Good. Thanks for coming. Congratulations, man.
Did you see that?
Yeah.
Did you?
I know. I double count.
Come here.
Oh, boy.
Come here. Hi. Come here. Hi, what's your name?
Stephanie.
Here, give me your phone. Give me your phone.
Stephanie, look here.
Wait. Oh, it's video. Wait, hang on.
Another Zac.
Yeah.
Squeeze him hard. Squeeze him.
Squeeze him. Yep.
There you go.
And here, now hold that. Yep.
I'll hold it.
This is incredible.
Chiseled look.
Okay, here we go.
Nice to meet you. Thanks for coming.
Thank you. I'm gonna just put that, Stephanie, put this directly into my dressing room. Thank you very much. Hi. That was special. I didn't see that until you walked by it. Until you walked by yourself.
It took me by surprise.
Yeah.
Whoa, yeah.
So you've been traveling a lot. Where have you been recently? Where did you come from to get here?
Man, I just got back from Australia.
Fun.
That was really fun.
Screams in every nation, every
Somebody's
country.
from Australia. And I've recently been to Dubai, so that was really fun.
Wow.
Is that where you rode a camel?
Indeed, that's where.
Yes. All right, so we have a photo of that,
of you.
actually. There. Now,
Oh yeah. That's more me just posting up on a camel.
Yeah.
I'm like really stoked right
Yeah.
you
there.
post up so comfortably.
Yeah, posted up on the camel.
Fit right in right there. You also went to Costa Rica?
Yeah, and I was in Costa
was
Rica
that?
for a little while. It was fun. It was a good surf trip. It was nice. Great out there.
So do you ever wear shirts anymore? Or just like why today did you choose to wear one?
we went out there. We were gonna surf from that spot, but really quickly, like the tide came in, and it was just a gnarly rip. So we couldn't even get our boards out, and I had to climb a tree to actually get out of the water.
But I would think the film companies would not want you surfing and doing dangerous things.
They didn't know about it.
Yeah.
I'm sort of in between movies right now.
He's a lifeguard in the movie. He knows how to get out of these situations.
You can save yourself.
The guy's well trained. I saw it.
That's true. That's true.
And you grew up in California?
Yes. Yeah? Yep. Born and raised in Arroyo Grande, California.
Oh wow. Oh my God.
Look at that bowl cut.
Isn't it? That's on Jim Carrey status.
That is the greatest.
That's really adorable.
Thank you.
Were you acting then as well?
No, I'm rock climbing right now.
No.
Yeah, that was actually rock climbing.
Were you an actor at that early age?
No, not at all. No. I was very much just your average dude. You know,
you're musical.
The cool boy cut.
You're musical and very talented in music. And I hear Michael Jackson was one of your influences.
That was really kind of that CD, his greatest hits. Yeah. The double-sided one with him all in gold was probably the reason I'm here.
You were like that CD. I was like The Wall. No, right.
But yeah, no, that was on repeat in my car.
Did you ever talk to him or meet him? Did you ever get a chance to?
You know, yeah. After a while, it was. I knew everything about him. I mean, he taught me how to dance. He taught me how to moonwalk. He's like my idol. And a friend of mine, Kenny Ortega, who directed High School Musical.
Yeah, he's amazing.
The phone rang. We were at dinner in Paris, and the phone rang, and he was like, looked up at me from across the table and was like, Zach, come over here. I was like, okay. But I snuck over, and he handed me the phone, and I was like, hello? And he yeah, who's this? And I was like, this is Zach. Who's this? And he goes, can you hand the phone back to Kenny? And I was like, okay. So I handed it back to Kenny. A few minutes later, the phone rang again, and I'd sat back down, and Kenny goes, come over now, now. And he goes, is this Zac Efron? And I was like, yeah, it is. And he goes, oh, I didn't know who it was. I didn't know I was speaking to him. I'm sorry. I'm a big fan. And I started crying. I just lost it. I just literally just lost
my... You knew your name is the coolest thing ever.
I didn't, there were no words. It was just tears. I was like, you can't say that. And then I was, I lost it. I just lost. That was like, just hearing his voice and his...
Is there a Michael Jackson, like, what's your Michael Jackson song? What's the one? Because I know there's one for me I can't, if I hear it, I have to sing it out loud.
I mean, there's the song that starts every party, which is like ABC.
Yeah, that's good. How about for you?
The Wall. Yeah.
For me,
PYT, I think.
I like Man in the Mirror. I'm starting with the Man in the Mirror.
Yeah, that's like an everyday.
Yeah.
Did you just audition for American Idol?
Breaking up the falsetto. We'll be back with Zach right after this. Stay with us.
Still ahead on Live, we'll meet television's newest Bachelorette, Rachel Lindsay.
Efron, terrified there in that scene.
What was it?
What was it really?
What was that? Yes.
They didn't make it much better. It was honestly like I thought they were going to use something that looked gross but tasted good.
Yeah.
It was like
not so much.
It was like yogurt mixed with applesauce and some cottage cheese or something random. I don't know.
That's a cheat day for us. Come on.
Yeah, exactly. That's fine.
Yeah, and it kept getting in my eyes. It was pretty fun. It was actually a great day.
Well, so tell us about the movie. Obviously, this was a show. Everybody knew the show worldwide, but tell us about the movie and where it picks up and what it does.
So yeah, I mean, a lot of people know Baywatch, and there's a lot of fans out there. It's still to this day the #1 show in the world. And I met with Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, and we had breakfast together.
Let me stop you there. What do you call him? Do you call him The Rock, or do you call him Dwayne, or what's your... when you guys are on the phone with each other, what do you say?
What's he stored as?
Yeah.
In your contacts?
I think he's DJ Rock.
DJ Rock.
DJ Rock, yeah.
I like
That's
that.
literally
Force.
And then there's like 2 news because he changes his phone number sometimes. So it's DJ Rock new.
I do that. I don't delete the old one. I just put new for people.
That's so funny. Do you have the rock clock on your phone? You can wake up with
I
the rock.
just learned about the rock clock.
Yeah.
I don't know how I lived without it. It's amazing.
Yeah.
He's so inspirational. He's such a great guy and like so enigmatic and
Yeah, the energy is pretty amazing. What kind of did you have to do stunts and what was the most challenging of them?
I mean, this is going to sound weird, but by far the most challenging stunt in the movie was this day I had to dress up as a woman. I had to cross-dress.
Yeah, it's hard.
But we had...
There it is. There's a photo.
You look adorable.
And, like, I don't know how you guys wear heels for
terrible.
so long. It was
It's
beyond
awful.
terrible.
You should try running in slow motion in these heels.
I can't imagine.
Everything jiggles. It's crazy.
After like 10 minutes, I was doing all the classic like pull downs and like all the things that girls do. And
Yeah.
You just can't help it.
Yeah.
Really, it was kind of fun and embarrassing.
Well,
I have to tell you, usually handsome men don't make good-looking women.
This is a compliment.
You actually
Here comes the compliment.
You're pretty like a girl too.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Coming from you, that's a big compliment. Thank you.
But Zach, I know that everyone's asked you about it, but seriously, the regimen and the routine to be that fit must have been incredibly intense.
Yeah, it was. It was a part of the character.
Look at that. Are you kidding me?
That's serious.
You know, I watch the Olympics, as everyone does. It's like my favorite time of year is the Olympics. And,
Yeah, but I
That's how
eat
you got in
Cheetos
shape?
when
Yeah.
I watch the Olympics. Because I'm nervous for them.
yes, I skip that. I skip those. I love Cheetos too. But that was something I really wanted to do. I went to the director and said, like, can we build a full-scale Ninja Warrior course? And he was like, yeah, we can. I didn't know I was going to have no time to rehearse on it, however.
Right.
So, like, it was just like, go. Like, first try. I had never done it before, and I actually completed it my first try. What's up? I'm really happy.
Well done. The movie's a lot of fun. Congratulations.
And then after that, 8 fell really far. 15 feet into 3 feet of water.
So Baywatch opens nationwide this Thursday. Make sure you go see Zac Efron and Baywatch, everybody. Thank you. Okay.
So,
She's the one in the driver's seat now. She's smart, she's sassy, and she's stunning. Please welcome the new Bachelorette, the newest Bachelorette, Rachel Lindsay.
I'm great. How are y'all?
nice to see you.
Thank you for
Welcome.
Let's get into it. How happy are you that you did not get saddled with Nick Viall?
You said it, not me. Not me.
Oh, I say it all the time.
she could have been Mrs. Viall. That would have been
Mrs.
different.
I
Viall.
could have, but, you know, I've moved on to better things.
But did you hesitate at all? Because you were obviously on that version. Now you're in the driver's seat, as Kelly said. But were there any hesitations before doing it?
Yeah. I mean, just being the first, you know, the first Black Bachelorette, that was a lot of pressure.
I can't believe that.
Yeah, that was a lot. And then just, it's so new, and I'm normally, believe it or not, private with my relationships.
Yeah.
And so, like, this was all about me, you know, so it was scary.
But, I mean, here's the thing. So, your parents, right?
Mm-hmm.
You're a lawyer. You went to law school. You passed the bar.
They're so proud.
Your parents, when you say, I'm going to be on The Bachelor, what do they say to you? Because I'm a parent, so I'm just like, I'm trying to get into their heads.
Well, they didn't believe me until I was like, no, seriously, I'm leaving today. And and my dad was just like, do you still have a job when you come back? And I said, yes. So he was like, all right, go. Have a good time.
And so let's try and read her body language.
Yeah.
How far along are you in the process of all of this? And has there been a nice success run?
Well, I'm done.
Yes.
You're done with the show?
I am.
Okay.
Done filming, and I'm engaged.
Are you really?
I'm so happy.
Are you telling me you found somebody normal in there?
Yes.
Oh, come on.
I'm the biggest skeptic.
Okay,
and now I'm a believer.
So I wonder, though, what happens. So when you're shooting it, all of the other guys don't see you with the other guys, right? But they do when it's played back.
Yeah,
and so that might play in my head a little bit when I see playback. You know what I'm saying?
That's a good point.
So do you worry about that?
Yes, I do. But I believe in like open communication. So like with my fiance, I'm telling him what you may see, what may.
What is his name again? Just kidding.
Almost got it.
I know.
I don't know if you're doing the Bachelorette fantasy world, but if we're playing fantasy, you can play on the website, the fantasy world. Just give us some clues. Does he play an instrument?
I can't tell you.
Does he cry a lot?
I can't tell you. But there is a lot of crying on the season.
Good.
Yeah. Yeah.
I like a good cry.
And not for me. And not for me.
Not from you.
Not just for me.
Here's what I think you should do. Don't watch it with him. Like, don't let him watch it. Don't let him watch it.
How do I stop him?
Just you shut his eyes.
Solitary confinement.
Distract him. Distract him. Find a way to distract him. Don't let him watch it, because I think that's where problems
it's trouble.
pop up.
It could be trouble.
I think he's a pretty confident guy. I think he'll be able to.
I know who it is now. That's a clue. We're coming back to find out Rachel's turnoffs right after this. We got
Lindsay.
Okay.
The Bachelorette, she is engaged, okay? But we want to know what you consider a turn on or a turn off. So we're going to play a game called Perk or Peeve, okay?
Okay.
Perk or Peeve.
Okay.
And since Ryan is single, and we wanted to figure out
Just put that out there.
for both of you, what would be considered perks or peeves?
By the way, for the record, I'm unmarried.
Unmarried.
There's
no,
the
right,
difference.
unmarried.
Okay.
Unmarried.
I'll explain
yes,
as
yes, yes.
I'll explain later.
No, I know what you mean.
Okay.
I'm trying to keep it simple.
Okay. All right, here we go.
Really likes to cuddle.
Yeah, I like to cuddle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes?
Yeah.
Okay. Swears a lot.
I do. I get it.
So
Not this hour, but after this hour.
You know, I knew I liked you too. Often cries.
I do. I cried in
good
that
that you're in touch
Baywatch
with your
movie.
feelings.
There's one scene where
You cried it during Baywatch?
Just this one little scene.
Okay,
One little part.
don't ever say that again out loud.
Okay.
Okay. Loves PDA.
Not so much.
Has tattoos.
I want them.
Okay. Lots of muscles.
No?
This is what you like.
Oh, I thought that's what I. Well, I don't like lots. I don't like tons of muscle.
Wears skinny jeans. Okay.
Is this what I do or what I like?
It's what you like, what you like, what you like.
I know, Gelman. I like skinny jeans for everybody.
Has body piercings. Body piercings. Body piercings.
Like
I don't even.
ears?
Other than the ears.
No.
Other than the ears.
I don't hate it.
Owns a cat. Owns a cat.
Ooh.
I like cats.
I like dogs.
Keeps in touch with exes.
I do that.
I do.
I don't like her to do that.
But I don't want him to.
Finally, and most importantly, doesn't wear socks.
You don't like that?
Sorry, you guys, you can't be together.
Yeah.
That's what we found out.
Well, your time is up. The Bachelorette premieres tonight, 9 o'clock on ABC.
Next, we're going to hear your Sunday sleep solutions when you open the inbox.
Oh, yeah. So,
Welcome.
we were talking about how do you get to sleep if you're having trouble sleeping. Sunday night's the most difficult night of the week to fall asleep, and we got some remedies here.
Jill from Saginaw, Michigan said, if you can't sleep, I highly recommend the Golf Channel. I'm going to take you up on that, the Golf Channel.
Paul Harvey in New Jersey says, whenever I can't sleep, I ask my girlfriend about her day or childhood I'm asleep in 2 minutes. Not a lot of fans of that one, Paul.
Paul, I have a feeling you're not going to have to worry about that much longer. Catherine in Mabane, North Carolina said, my sister had told me to totally relax and count 1 when you inhale, count 2 upon exhaling. Repeat. 1, 2, 1,
I'm
2.
lightheaded by doing that.
I know. You cannot think of anything else as you are counting. Huh. All right.
Let's see. This one from Toronto. Just take 300 milligrams of magnesium and have a chamomile tea. I hate that tea. I drink peppermint. It works like a charm.
Huh.
Tea actually soothes. Tea in a hot bath, helpful.
Patricia Ross from Dover, New Hampshire. Try to list the 50 states in order.
Oh, God.
Or come up with a first name for every letter of the alphabet.
See, that would stress us out.
I would be up all night. I'd be up for days.
Which Dakota did I forget?
Right, exactly. Bismarck!
We'll be right back.